You know, we've had all this talk about who are the domestic problems in this country.
Look, the bottom line is this. Americans have a choice right now between two paths, reflecting two very different sets of values.
Just to soften the term, the people who are causing problems, rioting, those type of things, like domestic terrorism in this country. And it's been labeled a lot, these white right-wingers, hasn't it?
The other path is the ultra MAGA plan.
In Atlanta this past weekend, though, I didn't see anybody wearing MAGA. I'm going to get to this story about who's out there in these streets, these rich, pampered young men. But look at this. They brought back mostly peaceful.
Take a look over here. If you pan over, I want to show you. This is what they were handing out at that protest. So it was a largely peaceful protest where they just wanted what they're calling justice.
It was a largely peaceful protest where they just wanted justice. Look in the background if you're just listening.
Out at that protest. So it was a large.
As the paper moves to the screen left, there's a cop car burning in the background. It's not funny, but as you say, largely peaceful. This is not Babylon Bee. This is real life. Fox 5.
Handing out at that protest. So it was a largely peaceful.
Largely peaceful, and the flames are like hot. There's like it's still burning. There's a lot of references. There's multiple times. I think there was like 5 times or more where we heard the media call something largely, mostly peaceful while there were flames in the background. But this is my favorite one from Velshi.
How I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not generally speaking unruly, but fires have been started. How I characterize.
I buried the lead. My apologies. Via Daily Mail. It wasn't MAGA in the streets like it usually isn't MAGA in the streets outside of J6. They don't go to the streets like this. Exclusive. Arrested T Group terrorist, 22, is son of millionaire Maine surgeon. Grew up in gigantic $2 million Kenny Bunkport mansion and sailed on parents' stunning yacht. This is the dude right here, grew up in some of the most luxurious places in our country, a stone's throw away from George H.W. Bush's family compound. That's the type of people who are in these streets. And there was real damage done via Andy No that they captured. Andy No tweeted it, but this is originally from Kalen. Capture the aftermath of the attack by the T Group and the far left. He's just generalizing so not everybody was in the T Group. Organized rioters used explosives to set a vehicle on fire and smashed buildings one by one in quick succession. 6 have been charged with terrorism offenses. Right now, I'm showing a video of them cleaning up the aftermath. It's the part you don't really see all the time. Broken glass. Looks like it's outside the Deloitte offices. And you see a door with glass broken in. Straight up vandalism, terrorism, domestic terrorism, damage inside. And there's people taking pictures of the aftermath. But wait, there's more. Via Postmillennial, son of Democrat House Minority Whip Catherine M. Clark, very powerful member of the House, at least before it flipped. Still powerful, but when Nancy Pelosi was in charge, very powerful member. Their son was arrested for assaulting cop during Boston Tea Group event. So this is a different one, but I'm just showing you that's a couple of these people who have grown up in the lap of luxury out here in the streets as domestic terrorists, while her mom and others denigrate MAGA. I'm going to end with this. Tim Pool talked about it. He was right. This T Group and all this stuff is fake. It's fake opposition. They are establishment shill protesters. They're paid for. They're funded by, allegedly, by the cabal and the new Triple K. Yeah, let's get to the root of where they're getting the money for this. These people aren't all in Atlanta and Boston. Some of them are, but they bust them in. They get them in there. We've seen videos in past protests where they come out of these U-Haul vans with expensive stuff. Where are they getting this money from? Is it from daddy or mommy? I'm not alleging anything there. I think we should look into it, though. The government has never let go of the idea of the Triple K. The Triple K is the enforcement group, just like the mob. The mob had the head honchos, and then they had the guys that went to the shops and then them up and said, hey, you do what you pay us, or we're coming back with this or that. If the police unions voted Democrat, do you think they would be doing this? I would bet my life right now, if the police unions voted Democrat, cabal Democrat, none of this would be, there would be no defund the police, there would be no ACAB, it would be no T group going after them. They don't go after the teachers union. If you do nothing else, take this headline about this dude who grew up on a yacht and is a part of the T group, causing problems, domestic issues. Take that headline, just clip the headline. Daily Mail is great. Some other outlets use these bullet points as well, but Daily Mail is great. Take this, I'm going to show it on my screen right now. Take this and show it to somebody. Don't say anything. You don't need to, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but my approach would be, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to clip this headline from Daily Mail. I might send the link to make sure you know it's not Babylon Bee, and let them know we're seeing this, and we know that don't even need to tell them anything. Just send them the headline and the bullet points and the picture, and slowly this stuff will start to sink in.